Hello and a very warm welcome to you all. We are back with the highlights of round 5 of the Great Britain and Ireland Rally Championship, and we're already on the way with Luca on stage 1, which has been a fairly short one, only 4.9 kilometers. I forgot how to speak today, but that's fine. And as you can see, the weather is fairly nice, at least it's not raining. As we continue with Right on board, waiting for his signature move. However, at this point, I doubt we're going to see it, because if I remember correctly, he pulled those off on tarmac stages, and this is more of a home ground for him on gravel. Yeah, not gonna happen, I guess. So we had 8 stages on 2 legs, so first leg has been the first two stages, and the remaining 6 stages have been all good for the second day of this rally. As we continue with Markuss, and as you can see, we had quite a few longer straights on this stage, meaning our drivers have the opportunity to push it as much as they can, just as we can see it. As we're riding on board with Markuss, and he overcooked that turn a little, and it seems like he managed to get away without any terminal damage. And we continue with Casper on stage 2, which has been slightly longer, 8.7 kilometers, and just as it was to be expected, the rain is here. So it has been a much more slippery stage, and our drivers had to consider which tire to choose. I believe most decided for the intermediates, and we continue with Maria still on stage 2. And she has actually been one of the few drivers who managed to finish this rally without Super Rally, and with that she also managed to score her first ever class win, which is a great result, so congratulations for that. And here are the standings after leg 1. Jokubas was first, followed by Hugo and Luca, and we continue with Maria on the second day. 4 kilometers only, very short stage, and very bad weather still. Which has been the case for the majority of the second day. But our drivers are used to it by now, happens almost every rally. And this is Harry on stage 3. Very nicely taken hairpin right there. And it looks like overall good driving. Also one of the few drivers who managed to finish without Super Rally. And on stage 4 we've got Hugo, who returned on this rally after the disastrous previous round and actually pulled off an overall win, which means he's back into the lead. However, there is only a small gap between him and Luca, so this championship is still very much open, and it seems like there's gonna be a battle between these two for the championship. So we have Luca as technically the defending champion, who has won the previous season of VSRC, and this championship is basically an extension of that, so technically he's the title defender, the reigning champion. And it goes a little off here on stage 5, where we have some better weather again. So yeah, he's the reigning champion, and it seems like the #1 challenger for the title is going to be Hugo, from what we can see halfway into the season. And speaking of the devil, we have Hugo on the same stage, driving past some farm animals. And on stage 6 we got the standard rainy weather back. 10.2 kilometers in a very difficult stage, which collected the most victims in this rally. However, Kasper was not one of them. In fact, he also delivered a very good result, which put him back on the championship map. Though at this point pretty much everyone has a big gap to Hugo and Luca, who are quite a bit ahead of the rest of the pack. And we continue with right. Seems like he's driving much more carefully, I wanted to say, but he just slid a little bit off there. Thankfully didn't hit anything, so he could continue as if nothing had happened. That was a very ballsy way to take that corner there, very deep cut. And then we're back with Hugo for stage 6. Very, very careful in these corners. As you can see, it's very slippery. And just like during the first day, our drivers had to think carefully about which tires to choose, since the conditions have been changing, sometimes from stage to stage. And on stage 7 we have Daniel. With the Subaru. Seems to have a little dent on the hood, but likely nothing serious. And we're back with Harry for the final stage. 9 kilometers. And this time in rain. The first one of this stage was dry. However, the rain is back. So as I said, from stage to stage it's been very difficult. Especially with the tire choice. And we have right again on the final stage. Little wide in that hairpin, but that didn't stop him. And really fast through this section, and here are the final results. Hugo Logo finished first, Gaspar second, and Wright third. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you at the next round. Goodbye.